Monstertech's MTS Rig is an extremely modular and rigid high-grade aluminum extrusion platform that offers an insane amount of options to customize your setup for any game. Having all of your controls within reach and being able to quickly and easily swivel them out of the way will change your entire life by allowing you to switch from flying your ship to grabbing your rifle and eliminating pirates, or even switching to productivity work in a matter of seconds. The Monstertech MTS has been on my wish list for over 8 years now, after I saw them begin development of it in 2016. And believe me when I say it was well worth the wait. If by the end of this video you enjoyed this review and feel I deserve it and would like to see more quality content on Star Citizen, smash that like button and consider supporting the channel by clicking that subscribe button so you can stay informed. Now in today's video, we'll discuss Monstertech's background, talk about some of the features of the MTS, and I'll provide an in-depth analysis of what makes this so much better than any normal desk. This story spans over several years, starting from humble beginnings and leading to the ultimate flight control mounting setup that I've always dreamed of. If you're a flight sim enthusiast like me, you'll appreciate the twists and turns of this adventure. Hey everyone, Future Havoc here. Before we begin, I want to start by saying that this video is not sponsored by Monstertech, and I am also not receiving anything additional from them for this review. I am a Monstertech partner, but these are my unbiased thoughts and opinions on the Monstertech MTS. If you're interested in their products and want to receive an additional 5% off of your order, you can use my code HAVOC at checkout. I do not receive a commission for you using my code, it simply provides you with a discount. So let's dive into the rest of the video. My passion for flight simulation began many years ago. I've always had a fascination with aviation and intricate mechanics behind it when I was younger, with a lot of my experience beginning in X-Wing vs TIE Fighter and Jane's Advanced Tactical Fighters. When I first decided to invest in a flight control setup, my budget was quite limited. With very little income at the time, I had to be resourceful, so I turned to PVC pipes. Yes, you heard that right. My first flight control mounting setup was made out of PVC pipe. It was a DIY project that involved a lot of trial and error. I spent countless hours measuring, cutting, and assembling the pipes to create a framework that could hold my joystick and throttle. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. The PVC setup was far from perfect. It lacked stability, and the controls had a tendency to wobble during intense flight maneuvers. However, it served its purpose and allowed me to dive deeper into the world of flight simulation. But as my skills and ambitions grew, so did my desire for a more reliable and professional setup. Around 2016, I noticed several videos that were done by Noobifier that showcased Monstertech's first initial release of their aluminum profile sim rig, which was one of the best and most unique setups I had ever seen. It offered a decent amount of modularity for a solid price. But as the price was still out of my reach at the time, unfortunately I wasn't able to get the sim rig of my dreams. So I was forced to find a more budget solution for what I wanted in my sim setup. The next phase of my journey led me to discover aluminum extrusion desk clamps. This was a significant upgrade from my PVC pipe contraption. Aluminum extrusions are known for their strength and versatility, making them an ideal choice for mounting flight controls. Now I remember the excitement of unboxing my first set of aluminum mounts. The sleek metallic finish and the promise of enhanced stability had me eager to get everything assembled. The clamps were designed to attach to the edge of my desk and provided a more secure and adjustable mounting solution for my joystick and throttle. As I put together the new setup, I immediately noticed the difference in quality. The aluminum extrusions were sturdy and offered a level of precision that my PVC setup simply couldn't match. The controls were now firmly in place, allowing for more precise inputs during flights. Now this setup served me well for a few years, but as I continued to refine my flight sim experience, I realized I needed something even more robust and adaptable. Driven by the desire for further customization, I decided to take on another DIY project, building my own wooden flight sim setup. This was a labor-intensive endeavor, but I was determined to create a rig that would meet all of my needs. I spent weekends in my garage measuring and cutting wood, sanding down edges, and assembling the pieces into a cohesive unit, based on some plans that I got from a YouTube video which provided a very useful guide. Now, the wooden setup had its advantages. It was more rigid than the PVC pipes and offered greater flexibility in terms of customization. I could drill holes and add mounts wherever I needed them. I even added sliding drawer rails for moving my joystick out of the way, and a removable throttle mount using latches that could be removed to allow me to switch to using my collective and flying helicopters in DCS, as well as mounting additional control panels and a touchscreen. However, despite my best efforts, the wooden setup still fell short in some areas. It lacked the professional finish and modularity that I craved. Adjusting the positioning of the controls was cumbersome, and the overall rigidity wasn't quite up to par with what I had envisioned. It also lacked a large desk that could slide out for those times I wanted to play FPS games. I knew there had to be a better solution out there. That's when I returned to Monstertech after a long year of being away from home and deciding that it was time to invest in their modular MTS rig. Monstertech, a German-based company, has begun making significant advancements in recent years by coming up with new and innovative updates to not only the MTS rig, but also their many different mounting solutions, such as desk mounts that can be clamped to any desk, rail mounts that allow you to slide the mounts out of the way when they're not in use, and even their high-quality chairs that also have their own mounts, locks for their caster wheels to keep them from moving, and rotation brake to prevent the chair from spinning, which is perfect when you're using rudder pedals. And many of the reviews on these products are overwhelmingly positive. The MTS rig promised unparalleled stability, modularity, and a professional grade finish that seemed to be the answer to all of my flight sim woes. The decision to invest in the Monstertech MTS rig wasn't an easy one. It required a significant financial commitment, and with a family to support, I had to carefully consider my options. But after years of makeshift solutions and DIY projects, I knew that it was time to take the plunge and invest in a setup that would truly elevate my flight sim experience. I decided to purchase the base frame, big desk mount, and the two side swivel mounts with mouse pads for my Real Simulator FSSB stick and Virpil CM3. All of this set me back around $2,300 US. When the Monstertech MTS rig finally arrived, I felt like a kid on Christmas morning. The packaging was top-notch, and each component exuded quality and precision. As I began assembling the rig, I was struck by how well designed and robust it was. The aluminum profiles were thick and sturdy, and the mounting plates were engineered to perfection. Putting together the Monstertech MTS rig was a breeze compared to my previous DIY projects. The instructions were clear and concise, and all of the necessary tools and hardware were included. I spent a Saturday afternoon assembling the rig, and by the evening it was ready to go. One of the standout features of the MTS rig is its modularity. The rig is designed to be highly customizable, allowing you to adjust the height, angle, and position of all of your controls with ease. This level of flexibility is something I had always dreamed of, but could never quite achieve with my previous setups. The first time I sat down in my new MTS rig, I was blown away by the difference. The stability and the precision of the controls were unmatched. There was no wobbling or shifting. Everything was rock solid. This newfound stability translated directly into my flight experience. I could make finer adjustments and execute maneuvers with a level of accuracy I had never experienced before. The MTS rig also enhanced my immersion. The professional grade finish and ergonomic design made me feel like I was sitting in the cockpit of a real aircraft. The controls were perfectly positioned, reducing strain and allowing for longer, more comfortable flight sessions. I've been using the Monstertech MTS rig for several months now, and I can confidently say that it has exceeded all of my expectations. The durability of the materials is evident. The rig shows no signs of wear or fatigue, even after extended use. The modularity has also proven to be a game changer. I've been able to easily reconfigure the setup to accommodate new controls and peripherals as my flight sim setup continues to evolve, such as my Virpil control panel and a teleprompter and DSLR mount. Now I can go from flying jets in DCS, to flying my ship in Star Citizen, to playing any assortment of first-person shooters in a matter of seconds by simply unlocking the control mounts, swiveling them out of the way, and pulling the big desk attachment closer to me. It also makes for a comfortable experience when researching and editing videos. Investing in the Monstertech MTS has had a profound impact on my flight sim experience. It's not just about having a stable and precise mounting solution, it's about the overall improvement in immersion, comfort, and enjoyment. The rig has allowed me to fully immerse myself in the world of flight simulation, making each session more engaging and rewarding. While the cost of the entire setup did set me back quite a bit, the MTS is something I consider to be a long-term investment that will outlive any other desk I could buy off of Amazon or any other website. It's simply unmatched in terms of its durability, modularity, and strength, and will stand the test of time. It enables you to evolve your controls and mounts over time as things change throughout the years, regardless of what you intend to use it for. And that is one of the reasons that makes this setup more worthwhile than any other. About a month after I ordered the MTS rig, while I was still waiting for it to be shipped due to a backlog, which is a sign of just how popular Monstertech has become, I received an unexpected but welcome invitation from Monstertech. They invited me to join their partnership program, which was a huge honor. As part of this partnership, they provided a few additional pieces to enhance my rig, and offered a discount code for my viewers and other potential customers with 5% off any orders made using my code HAVOC. Being a partner with Monstertech has been an amazing experience. They are truly passionate about their community, especially within the flight and space sim genres. They go above and beyond by offering support to partners and affiliates, even providing giveaways that we can share with our audiences. But their dedication doesn't stop there. They are extremely active and helpful on their Discord, always eager to assist with any questions or concerns, whether they relate to their own products or even other solutions. This level of commitment to their entire community sets Monstertech apart and makes them a pleasure to work with. Monstertech's modular MTS rig has been a game changer for me. The MTS rig has provided the stability, modularity, and professional finish I always desired, and it has truly elevated my flight sim experience to new heights. If you're a flight sim enthusiast looking for a top-tier mounting solution, I highly recommend the Monstertech MTS. Now, the Monstertech MTS is undoubtedly a very expensive investment, but the benefits it brings to your flight sim experience are well worth the price you pay. This setup is built to last for multiple decades and is capable of adapting as your passions for flight sims, space sims, and video games in general grow and evolve. It's not just a purchase, it's a long-term investment in your hobbies that will stand the test of time and continue to enhance your gaming experience for years to come. From my humble beginnings with having a PVC pipe setup to obtaining what I believe is the pinnacle of flight and space simulation with the Monstertech MTS, it has been a long and rewarding road, and I'm thrilled to share this experience with you. If you have any questions or want to share your own flight sim setup stories, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this review, please like the video, and consider subscribing for more clear, concise, and quality Star Citizen content that offers facts, opinions, and speculation on what the future might bring, as well as provides you with these types of reviews on epic flight and space sim gear. And speaking of the Monstertech MTS, if you're looking for some of the most valuable upgrades you can make to your sim pit, you should check out this review of the VKB NXT Evo. If you enjoyed this video and want to support the creation of more content like this, consider becoming a member of the channel. Your support will help quality content like this continue, and ensures that I can continue to provide in-depth analysis and updates on Star Citizen's development, and reviews of some of the best sim gear in the market. As always, fly safe, pilots, and we'll see you in the verse. Have it go.